Yeah, and to establish non-U.S. banking relationships.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff can hold Bitcoin natively in custody outside the United States, because that's a critical thing. The integrity of an offshore strategy, whether it's a company, a foundation, which is super popular in Switzerland and Liechtenstein, or various types of irrevocable asset protection type of trusts that you might do through a place like the Cook Islands or Belize or someplace like that, Nevis. If you have the entity established offshore, but the assets are onshore in the United States, you've accomplished absolutely nothing. Because if something goes wrong, the creditor and or a regulator can simply seize the assets that are sitting at the custodian.
Or a judge that doesn't respect
Or a judge
the
that
laws.
doesn't respect it, exactly. And so, if you're going to have an offshore strategy, the assets also have to be offshore, ideally in diverse jurisdictions through multiple layers. So if a regulator, even the FTC, even the IRS, even Treasury, you name it, DOJ, whomever, if you have the structure set up in advance, you can have multiple layers. A creditor has to penetrate the trust level. If the trust owns subsidiary entities like limited liability companies in another jurisdiction, they've got to pierce those. And then and only then can they start shopping around the custodians in Singapore, in Bahamas, in Switzerland, to try to actually get to the underlying assets. Now, this is not everyday planning, but when we're talking about family office clients who have hundreds of millions of dollars worth of wealth, and we're talking about parking 50 million bucks or whatever offshore, it's like you want the absolute most secure firewall around that offshore pocket of wealth so that nobody but nobody can reach in and grab it.